Welcome back to episode 17. No, this is the 18th one. It's a Sunday and I'm feeling frisky, baby. Frisky. Just kidding. Get my fat ass into this sofa. It's Sunday and super sunny outside. I'm going to step outside to get some sun. Let's make this a quick one. Let's begin by reading a tweet. When someone says you can't do something, it's often easier to just do it than spending time debating if it's possible. Here's two ways to look at this tweet. One angle is when somebody tells you you can't do something, you can use that as motivation to do that thing. Ever heard like, oh, I'll prove this person wrong, or I'll prove them wrong? Inherent in that approach is your drive, your motivation is linked externally, coming from the outside, which is completely fine. It's okay to have something external instigate something in you internally. I would say the only downside to that approach is you're doing it for external validation in a way. This will make a little bit more sense when I explain option number 2. When you're driven internally from this intrinsic place, trying to do something to prove to yourself, you're not looking at the world, you're not looking at competition, you're doing it for yourself, then you're not seeking external validation, you're actually doing it for yourself. Here's a third dimension to this. If you look at the most successful entrepreneurs, business people, they fail all the time. They don't put the success and failure of the product or the business onto themselves. You don't need the validation. It's the thing that you're doing that needs the validation. So it's the business that needs a product market fit. It's the art that needs the audience. So by shifting that validation to the thing you're doing versus making it about yourself will entirely shift your perspective. You can also add another layer is whatever you're trying out, call it an experiment. So even if it fails, it does not reflect on you in any way. Simple example of what I'm talking about is instead of saying, I suck, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't deserve this, be like, oh, I tried that thing and it didn't work. Let me try something else. As a kid, whenever you fell, you just got right back up and you brushed it off without even thinking about it. All you're doing is taking the pressure off yourself and making it about the thing and not giving that thing more weight than necessary. It also helps with your own internal dialogue by just calling everything that you're doing an experiment and shifting the validation to the thing you're doing versus it being about you will make doing things that you want to do much easier. Today, we'll just read one more tweet. Let me find something. Funny enough, you open up Twitter and there is a connecting dot. Talent is when you've mastered the art of making tons of mistakes when no one was watching. My perspective is talent is shifting the validation from yourself to the experiments you're doing and not giving a fuck. And keep trying new experiments and not worry about the failures. Just use the failures as a lesson. Also, in the beginning, not enough people care. Use that time to make tons of mistakes. And all the mistakes you make, call them experiments. Yeah. Let's end today's episode here. And I will see you tomorrow. Also, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Those comments are so lonely, bro. Do it. Do it.